shine so bright, you might go blind. When I walk through the boys, I'm not sure if I know it's time. I am my personal. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine, also known as Jazzy Mina on YouTube. And today I have a fun video because this is part 1 of my TEMU haul. In this video, I have a lot of items that I have to show you guys, so it may go kind of fast, just to try to keep up with some of the items. This video will be a voiceover simply because I just had a lot of background noise today, and so I just wanted to try to minimize as much of that background noise as I possibly can. In this haul, we have a lot of goodies to get through, and so let's get started. The first item that I have is this 100 pack of mini files. These files I'll be putting inside of my application kits. Now, I'm not sure how I feel about them yet, only because the texture is quite odd. They will work to file for sure, but they aren't giving file. I don't even know if that makes sense. They're cute, but they're not perfect for filing. And so it comes with a color combination of blue and pink mini files, and this is the pack of 100, and I'm going to be putting these inside of my application kits when I pack those away. So I thought that this was nice. I believe the grit is 100, 180, but do not quote me on that, simply because I'm still not sure about the grit or the quality of them, but they will come in handy. I'm going to use them regardless. And yeah, I think these will be cute to add. The next thing I got is another freebie item. This is a pack of hair ties, and I thought it was so funny. On the front of it, it says I can't swim, and I didn't even notice that it said that until I actually got the package in the mail. And the only reason I find it funny is because I can't swim. I will literally drown in 3 feet of water, and I'm only 4 feet tall. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought that having these scrunchies would be a great add in any gift. I feel like you can never go wrong with a hair tie, especially with cute colors like these. I feel like I'm always looking for a hair tie with any hairstyle I have. And so I thought this would be fun to add into all of my little application kits, or even just a free goodie bag. And yeah, so the first pack is 100 pack, and it's just those colors. I think it's those 4 colors. And then the other pack, which you can see on the table, is a variation of colors, and that came in a 300 pack. So I just thought that these would be handy to give away. The next thing that I got was these just thank you cards. I feel like there is so many ways that you can say thank you to someone, and you can never say it enough. And so I felt like these cards would be a great add to my kits, simply because I don't know, they just say what I want to say. They say, of course, as you can read, beyond grateful, and at the bottom it say thank you so much. And then one of my plans is to write on the back of them to make them more personalized. And yeah, so I'm excited to use those and put those in each one. The next thing I got was these plastic acrylic stands. I find that when I'm using my regular stands with the magnetic pieces, the pieces just always fall off the stand as if the magnet is just too weak. And sometimes I'll paint something or create something that took me so long to create, and then it messes up because it fell on the table. and it just bothers me. So I got these. These are not detachable. They they stay firm. They're all one piece. Each box come with 3 individual stands, and these like practice nails, I guess. I don't plan on using them, but I guess they may help someone. You don't get to choose the color, which is my only con. But hey, it'll do what it needs to do. One of the items that I'm like super excited for is this mini hand light. I'm excited for this because there has been so many times where I've put like larger gems on my fingernail, like using the rhinestone glue and everything. And by the time I get it under the big light, the rhinestone is on my finger. Not the fingernail, but on my finger because it's sliding all across. So I just feel like having this little light will just make my life so much easier because I can cure the gemstone in place before it even slides, to my cuticle or however way it always ends up. There are 2 modes on this one. It's rechargeable. The first mode is 60 seconds, and then the second one is 120 seconds. So for a flash cure, that's pretty good. Next are these plastic baggies. They're self-sealing bags, and I just got these just to hold like some of those freebie items, like the ponytail holders I showed earlier. That's something. I also have some stickers that'll come up either in this haul or my second haul. But yeah, I have like a lot of freebie items, and so I got these big bags to put them in. They're just regular clear plastic bags, and the size is 14 by 14 centimeters. Now these are my actual application kit bags. I'll put things like a buffer, nail files, cuticle pushers, sticky tabs, anything you can think of when it comes to application will be in one of these bags, along with the actual press-on sets. And I just think these are so cute, like the cherry blossoms, the polka dots, they're just everything. And that size is 14 by 14 as well. This one is pretty straightforward. There's 30 tabs on each page, and these are like double-sided sticky tabs. This next item is just like the application kit bags. They're just a lot smaller for little things that might get lost or forgotten, like a buffer, a nail file, extra nails, anything you can think of, honestly. These are probably like my favorite out of the entire haul. I know I said that about a few things, but these are just so adorable. Like, they're little baby cows, and they range from a whole bunch of different colors. They came in a pack of 50, and I just love them, y'all. Like, of course, this is one of my freebies that I mentioned. The stickers. These are kind of like the stickers you put on like your laptop or something you want to customize. But I love these. They're so cute. Oh, and that one, oh, it's so adorable. How can you say no to these? Like, come on. They're just so cute. The next thing I got was these empty plastic bottles. I got 2 of these, but I'm only gonna show one in the video. They're the ones that you just like push down and the solution pumps up to the top. I plan to use these for acetone and for alcohol. These are just stickers for my freebie items. So on those like clear baggies I showed earlier, I can put like one of these stickers on it. And yeah, I just think they're so cute. They come in a pack of 60. And yeah, I think this was the only one that I got. And as you can see, I'm showing you like how big the sticker is in comparison to the smaller bags that I got. But I plan to just use them on the bigger ones. The next thing I got were these little random squeezy bottle things. I really just plan to put acetone in these, or like, yeah, really acetone or something that's like thin, I guess, or something that I need a significantly small quantity of. And yeah, I have no idea why I got these. I just thought that they could come in handy one day, and yeah, I just got them. Honestly, I have no reason besides putting acetone in it and doing something with it. So yeah, they remind me of needles, which scare me now that I'm looking back at it, but we got them now. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with them. The next thing I got was these press-on nails by Yadada, I think is the name of the brand. Honestly, y'all, I got 2 of these, and one of my packages came broke, so I had to find a container to transfer the nails in. Honestly, they're good for practice, but they not nothing to like scream and holler about. Like, I don't think that I would sell these. I would just do practice on these. And I say that because they're just too bendy for me. It was super easy for me to squeeze them together. Yeah. It was just too easy for me. You can see me squeezing it. You see that? It's just so squeezy. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it's just too squeezy for me. And so my plan for these is to just practice on them, and be creative. So they're still going to get used. I'm still going to have fun with them. Just these wouldn't be, they aren't my quality standards when it comes to actually like selling press-on nails. So, but yeah, if you want something to just practice with, this is okay. The next thing I got was this box of medium almond shaped nails, just like the one before. But to me, these are actually better quality. I say that because the tip of them is a lot more sturdier. It's a lot more harder for me to bend these, besides like where it's etched at. And so I kind of expect that to be a bit thinner near the cuticle area. So, of course, it's going to be easier to bend. But all in all, like once I get the gel on there or some builder gel, just once I start adding the layers and really getting the nail together, I know that it's going to hold up well. So I like these. My only con I would probably say to these is the sizing. The 0 in this pack fits me perfectly, but naturally I'm a size 1 in most sets of nails, so that just lets me know that the sizing is a bit smaller than usual. Another thing is the top of the box. It said extra long. Y'all, I just said these are medium and these do not look like extra long in the box. So that is probably another one of my cons, but that's just a minor detail. No need to fuss over that. The next thing I got was this medium square box of nails. I love these. I always try to get my nails to be this exact length, but I can never get it right. I love these. Not only for the length, but the quality is just like the almond nails, thin at the bottom where it's etched, and then the top is really sturdy. The difference between this one and the almond nails, I would say, is these, I feel more comfortable with the sizes on these. The 0 is definitely a 0 because it's way bigger than my thumb, and the 1 fits me perfectly. So thumbs up for these. I'm actually gonna buy more of those because I love those. The next thing I got is it's nail related. It's nail related. It was these pack of 10 microfiber towels. I feel like these would be handy for cleaning up stuff, wiping off brushes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Simple cleanup stuff, nothing really fancy about it. The next thing I got was organization. I got some organizers and some storage containers so that I can store all of my new charms that I'm getting in these hauls. I have so many, and I'm like, girl, you bought all these charms. What you about to put it in? And so I found these big charm boxes on TEMU, and like some of the charms that I got from AliExpress, I put them inside of this container. And I just think it's so cute. Like, they're just so cute. I love the clear. I love that it's spacious and it's sturdy. So I don't have to worry about it popping back open. This is the container that I got to put the nails in that basically can't stay in this container because it broke. And yeah, I like that container. It's way more sturdy and I have more confidence in it than the other one. The next thing I got was something simple. They're just wax pencils. That's it, y'all. They just wax pencils. You sharpen them, and then you're able to just use them to pick up gems. Real simple. I think those was actually probably the cheapest thing I got in this haul. The next thing I got was these lint-free wipes, or at least they're supposed to be. I don't know why I say nail. Did that say nail eyelash? I don't even know. It went too fast. But that was a pack of 600, and yeah, real simple, y'all. Nothing real fancy about it. The next thing I got here is like a sponge tool. I really want to use these to try out the aura method with them. I feel like I can also usually use these for like an ombre design, but I usually use the cosmetic wedges that I get from Amazon. So I'm curious to see how this will turn out. But honestly, y'all, this was an unnecessary buy. But yeah, it was an unnecessary buy. But hopefully it actually works for the aura nails. I use these to attach my nails to the stand because I don't know. I was using the roll of double-sided tape at first, and what will happen is no matter how like small I cut the piece, it just kept sticking out on the edges of my nails, and I would have to do so much work to file it off, take it off, and yeah, it was just too much. And I find that these are just thinner and they actually stick and stay to the stand, and I could just pop the nail off. Like, I just love them. And those were pink ones, and it was a 50 piece. Sorry, my narration is kind of off. These are a pack of 50 cuticle pushers. They're all plastic and just a bunch of different colors with sparkles in it. I think these are like resin. Yeah, they're resin. And yeah, pack of 50 each pack, and these are going in my application kits. The next thing I got was these glitters. This is just like a pack of 12. It look like it's 12 colors. I got these so that I can use them as glitter liners. Just use a little bit of like top gel coat or builder gel or whatever medium you want to put it in, and use it as a little liner. And so I'm happy to use those for that. And I might do something else with it, but that was my original goal when I bought it. This is just like a regular 8-piece set of like sequins, glitters. It's some fine glitters, some chunky glitters. It's even like some little stars, it look like. And so, yeah, real simple, real cute. I'm excited to use these too because it looks like those little fine glitters will make some like really pretty liners. The next thing I got here are some chrome palettes. So I would just like rub the little sponge applicator on it and just rub it on the nail. And on camera, these look so beautiful. I mean, in person, they look good too. But the pigment from these palettes is crazy. Like, I was not swiping hard at all. I was swiping real light. And here I go, I was trying to transfer the color, but of course, it didn't come off. This next item is like a blind buy. I've never tried it before. It's supposed to be like rhinestone glue. I still haven't even tried it yet. But once I do try it, I'll let you guys know if I like it more or less than McCart, which is the brand that I'm using right now. I know that a lot of nail techs use Zule's rhinestone glue, and I really want to try that one. And so I will keep you guys informed. The next thing I have here are some black pearls with like an iridescent coating on top of them. They're really pretty, really cute. And I feel like they'll make some really cute designs. You can see like purples, yellows, orange, blue. Like, of course, y'all, all the colors. But I just think they're so cute. And they came in a pack of probably 100 plus. Because the bag's supposed to weigh like 50 grams. You can never have too many brushes, y'all. These are nail art brushes, or at least that's what they call them. I'm pretty sure you can use them for other things too if you wanted to, but I feel like the quality of these brushes are really good for the price. I only paid probably $2 for these because y'all know if it ain't under $2, I'm not buying it. I ain't buying it. It's just an item. I ain't buying it. So these were under $2 and they're labeled by numbers. And I thought that was pretty cool. I love the little, I don't know, I just feel like the brushes are just unique. They're just unique. And they feel like good quality, especially for the price. Ooh, yes. Ooh, ooh. The details that I'm about to like do with these will be insane. Oh, that's diff. All right. Oh, okay. Just need a little acetone. Just need a little TLC. But yeah, y'all. So this is the little set of brushes that I got. As you can see, they're pretty. I mean, they're just brushes, y'all. Like they're just brushes made for art, but they look cute for the price. Y'all, I don't think I adequately planned for how long this voiceover will be. I'm showing stuff faster than I can talk, and I'm out of breath. This next item that I'm showing is just a bunch of like sequin glitter, really chunky glitter mixed with fine glitter. I don't like it too much, so I'm saving it for the giveaway kit that I'm growing, so that when I hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, I'll have a super big giveaway to give out, and so I'll add that to that. This little thing is just a brush holder, and I'm about to demonstrate basically what it does. The next thing I got was this 500 roll of pink hearts. I got this really so that I can add it to my packaging. I really think that it'll just add, a touch of love, feel welcoming and warm. And so I can't wait to use those. These here are a like kawaii style kind of charms. They're very random. They're colorful and they include hearts, pearls, bow. Okay. All right. I'm just clumsy, y'all. Bear with me. I'm sure I will drop something else. Bear with me. But they include stars, hearts, pearls, bows, a bunch of variety in this pack, which I think is a good thing for such a huge pack of these rhinestones. I don't use these charms a lot simply because the kawaii style I just don't really have experience with that kind of style. So I just hope to kind of incorporate these in my abstract nails and just the styles that I'm used to doing. But yeah. These are a pack of like painting gels, but they're kind of like thick. The brand I believe is Honey Girl, and I got it in a white color and a black color. I really wanted to get these to try them out because when I'm drawing like lines, making designs and stuff, I just feel like when I use my black regular gel polish, it comes out a lot thinner and I have to go over the line a few times for it to come out as opaque as I want it to. And so, I don't know, I just feel like these will come in handy when I'm doing those designs. And the consistency of this it's thicker than gel for sure, but it's not so hard that it's like 3D sculpting gel. So I think that it was worth it. When you buy them, they do come in a pack of 2, and I got the pack of black and white. The next thing is these stickers as well. It say pretty things inside with a bunch of hearts. It's just so girly. It's so cute. And I just feel like they're just gonna amp up the package. It's all about the packaging. All about it. The next thing I got, which you probably gonna see these a lot throughout these hauls because I can't seem to stop buying them, are like gold flat back rhinestones. I like them. I feel like you can incorporate them into anything, which is why I also got the pearls too. These right here is giving spring. The pack come anywhere between 300 and 500 pieces. They're really tiny spring-like flowers. I love them. And again, we see these gold and silver rhinestones that I just love so much. It's really nothing to explain about those. I'm showing this stuff so fast. I don't know what I was timing when I knew I was going to have to do this voiceover. So bear with me, y'all. I'm losing breath. Bear with me. Here is another pack of spring flowers. I love the colors in this pack so much. Maybe because it got like the reds, the pinks, the purples in there. And so it just give like really girly vibes. I don't know. That's just my thought. But I like the colors in that one. These are some really basic just pearl hearts. And they're really cute. I like them. The next thing is another chrome-ish powder palette. And I say ish because when you swatch these, they kind of come off as more of an iridescent vibe instead of like that metallic chrome like the other palette. But nevertheless, these are still pigmented as well, as you will see when I swatch them. The next thing I got was these like oval shaped rhinestones. I really like them a lot simply because they shine. Y'all, I'm like a bird. Anything that glisten, I'm on it like white on rice. So that's really why I like them. I don't usually go for like bigger charms because most of the designs that I have or that I create, I really want you to see the design more than the actual charm. I just don't want it to overclash, if that makes sense. But these will be really cute on some bling nails. They're just gorgeous. Like you can see all the colors reflected on here: yellow, pink, purple, green, blue, you name it, honey. They're just so cute. The next thing I got are these flowers. They're like gold plated. It was just a bunch of different colors on them, and y'all saw them. I'm moving a little too fast for my liking, but we hustling. The next thing I got was these real basic pink AB crystals. And then I got a random mix of crystals. I like this because, one, it came with 200 pieces. And then two, it's a bunch of colors in here I've never used before. And I don't think I have. So I think those will be cute in some designs I'm going to do later. The next thing is these really cute cherry charms. They came in a pack of 10, and I just think they're just cute. The next thing I got is more flowers. I'm in love with flowers. I love flowers. As you can see throughout this haul, most of the charms I got was flowers. But these, honey, these take it to another level. Like, I know I done got so many flowers that look the same, but these, honey, they glisten. The colors, they're just so vibrant. Like, oh, I just love it. Look at it. Oh, yes. I just feel like it'll just take a look to a whole nother level. Up, and there I go again. I knew it. If you made it this far, go ahead and comment a green heart and tell me something that you liked in this video. Maybe there was a favorite charm, a favorite tool, whatever it may be. Go ahead and let me know what was your favorite in the comments below. As always, again, I don't think you can say thank you enough. I do want to tell everyone who's watching this video, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you're enjoying it so far. These are more rhinestones, more of that like oval type of rhinestone. These are, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's giving like the AB crystal vibe, where you can see like the iridescent glow on top of them. They're not as big as the first oval shaped charms that I showed, but they are still larger than the charms that I'm used to. But because they're different colors, honestly, that's probably why I got them. but they're still gorge, and they came in a pack of 200 pieces. The next thing I got were smaller oval charms. Baby, I was just going crazy with these. They're smaller, and to me the shine on these are more of a crystal like shine. I love these. This is something that I would probably gravitate towards in terms of charm size and doing designs with rhinestones. I love how small these is, and I just love how just shiny they are. They're just so cute. And these came in a pack of 500. So yeah, you're gonna get your money's worth, honey. It's a whole bunch in there. The next thing is some more flowers. These are like some pink roses. I'm showing you guys both packs side by side, just so that you can tell the color difference. I feel like when they're laying down or like laying apart from one another, you can't really tell that one is darker than the other one. But yeah, these are cute. They just give like croquette and really girly cute vibes, and I love that. The next thing I got was these rhinestone hearts. They are gold ones, and they range in color. I believe it's a blue, green, red, purple, like a clear, yeah, clear, and then one is multicolored. So these are really pretty, and again, just like the planet charms, I feel like this is an easy charm to put on, and it's just gonna amp up the look 1,000%. I love these. actually my last product in the haul, at least in this haul. There is a part 2 because I have a ton more items to get through. This was so fun, y'all. I just love hauls. I love showing you guys what I buy. Showing you guys things that really help me and just allow me to have such a creative outlet. Thank you guys for allowing me to make space here on YouTube. I said make space, but take up space here on YouTube and just show you guys some of my passions. I hope to build a big community of friends who just love nails and just love girly cutesy stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I do have a part 2 to my TEMU haul that will be coming out soon. And that one should actually be a talk through and not a voiceover. But anywho, I will also have a Shein haul and I'll make that one a talk through as well. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.